Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. What day is it? Wednesday. I was waiting for you to talk.
I love it when you mess up, because I always mess up.
I'm introducing Alexis from Rodworks, and we're talking about decorating with all 5 senses. And I'm sorry, did I get us off to a bad start? No. Fix it.
Alexis,
Fix it for us,
really
Alexis.
does care about you.
She does. It's okay. 5 senses. I think when people put their rooms together, they get the great furniture, they get a great rug, they put curtains up, they put a few things on the wall, but it just doesn't feel right. Like they're not sure what they're missing. So I say go the 5 senses, because if you can touch all 5 senses, the room will be fabulous. People will want to be there. That's really what it should be about. We're not talking about the fancy living room up front. We're talking about like your living space.
Right, where you're going to be.
Really, you shouldn't have a fancy living room up front.
You don't use it.
Yeah, it's just a waste of money.
I call it the Christmas room.
Space. Yeah,
that's the only time we're
exactly.
At my fancy living room, my girls turn into a playroom. I mean, they have Barbies like playing the piano and sitting down on the couches.
So the first one is sight, which is probably the easiest one, because that's why you decorate, to look at it. So it should look nice and look nice to you, and you should like what you see. But also think about the things you don't want to see, like cords dragging or shoes, maybe mail on the table. Try to declutter, take away. That will help get you started.
And what about color? Decorating with some of those bright colors, especially as we ease into spring.
And contrast. You know, it's okay to have monochromatic and have like all tan and brown. Yeah. But throw in a little red. That will always, you know, that'll give people something to look at. There should be a focal point. If there's no focal point, they just look around the room and, oh, it's nice.
I love red. Red always makes me feel like warm.
It is good.
Well, and don't forget at Rodworks, they do have, like, speaking of red, I love the poppies or the tulips right here. They have pictures. You have pictures there.
We do.
That you can hang up on your wall.
And canvases. We've got quite a few different ones. The next one would be sound. I don't think people think about that at all, other than blaring the radio for a party. But seriously, a little iPod player stuck inconspicuously somewhere and some sound is fabulous.
You can hide it.
You can hide it. You can make a playlist. It doesn't have to be music. It could be sounds. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a, you know, that you're blaring music all day long. So, but if you can have it throughout your house.
Can I play it over SpongeBob? Or just to the side of Nickelodeon?
Another good one is a fountain. A small fountain, so you have the sound of water. You just want something in the background. So a lot of houses these days come with a system, and like an entertainment system, but it's throughout the house. I have one. It's fabulous. If you get the chance, get one.
Oh, I love
because
music.
You have music just softly in every room. It's wonderful.
Can we go to taste? Because I really am looking at the chocolates, and I just maybe should see if they're...
I think when you think about your living room, a dish of candies is always good, or nuts. Can I just say, make
if you want to be healthy?
They're nuts that you crack or candies that you unwrap. Don't put out something that people put directly into their mouth. It kind of
everybody's touching it.
Yes. So
I
pick
just was a
something
little
that they
healthy
have
because
to
there's an
open.
almond in here.
Right, but it doesn't have to be something you can physically eat. Just adding things that are food-like make a difference. Limes in a jar, apples. I like to use rice or black beans in the bottom of my candle holders because they're kind of cool and cute and they're fun colors.
That's a great idea.
I like the idea of black beans.
Yep. Or even in a tray with balls sitting in it, the black beans or black-eyed peas are wonderful because they're white and black. They're really cute.
Okay, how much do you want to fill it up? Just a little bit with the rice?
Just enough to fill the
beans?
bottom and then set your stuff inside. Super cute.
That is really
I like the green there too with the color.
Right.
With the color of the rice.
Okay, so we have sight, we have sound, we have...
Smell. Smell is always important. Hello, beautiful flowers.
Oh, yeah.
If you can, going to get fresh flowers does the trick. My car smells amazing just from the drive over here.
Oh,
so
I bet.
It makes a big difference. But candles will do it, even if they're not lit, but if they're scented, they'll have a smell. The candles, like we've shown before, that don't burn, but they still smell, and when you light them, the little warming thing inside of it makes it smell good. Potpourri can come with oil. If you get a dropper, you won't spill this all over the place. So I always say go to the health food store, get a dropper, and then just drop it in. So another good one.
It saves it too. You're not using too much.
This oil will last forever, like 2 years.
Do you spritz it
on there? One spray, it will burn your nose. So it's like
just
one
a little
spray,
bit.
but amazing. And I usually tell people to have somebody else over. You get used to your smell, so you need to have a friend come over or a family member and tell them what's the smell in my house right now, because you may not be able to smell
wet dog hair
or
pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
So what else we have? Touch. Different textures. So
I think touch and eat are the same thing. Touch and taste.
Silky, rough, linen.
Well, and Alexis, I like that you mixed kind of the fancy with the casual, and you can do that.
Absolutely. And also when you buy pieces like furniture, say you really like the feel of leather, well, great, but don't have all the pieces in leather. Try to take away the leather chair. Great if you got a great deal on all the pieces, but put the chair somewhere else and bring in a material chair, because that makes a huge huge difference.
Some great ideas from Alexis. She is at RodWorks. They have several locations. You're at the location in Lehi.
I am.
You kind of move around.
I move around.
You move around a little bit, so you can go say hi to her. But for all of those locations, rodworks.com is where you go, and we can link you from our website, CW30.